got a Chico butt. We got a gangster. Oh yeah, raise the butt. What's going on, Hood Nation? It's your DFX. We are checking out BEERUS versus Superman. This is a Dragon Ball fan animation rewrite rumble bonus. Before we begin, you guys go and watch like the whole thing in its entirety because I'm not going to shut up. They're cool with them reactions. Please support them on Patreon like we do. And if there's any commercials that pop in my end, I will edit them out, but we don't skip them because they get paid that way, more on top of what I do for them already. Let's get started and check out my gaming channel, MegaNidge.
You need to subscribe to Animation Rewind, or else.
Nice. That's cool. I do like Christopher Sabat, and I told people that all the time. I'm not really a fan of Goku English, and I know a lot of people, I get hate for that all the time. I like the original voice of Kakarot. Or not the original, but the Pioneer Goku. That was my favorite English actor. Other than that, I love Japanese Goku voice actor, and that's never going to change.
You read the title right. This is pre-crisis Superman versus
Alright,
the
so
God
this
of
is the
Destruction.
strongest
But the title also says
pre-crisis.
bonus episode. So if you want to learn about
So we're getting a
pre-crisis Superman,
Xenoverse?
check out Cartoon Fight Club episode 30. And if you want to learn about BEERUS, there's a bunch of BEERUS fights. Without further ado, you guys want to see some action, and we'll give that to you. It's time to Rewind Rumble.
This is fine with me. Jump right into the meat and potatoes and explain after why, who wins, or whatever. You know what I'm saying? I'm okay with that, personally.
And now, let's get ready for the fight. This battle
That sounds
will
like
take place
Teen
on
Gohan.
Earth, and remember,
Or SSG
there
Ultimate Goku.
is no prep time. Let the battle begin.
Whee! Are you ready, Chico Butt? Who do you think's gonna win? BEERUS! God, you're so biased. Go BEERUS! I don't know who's gonna win. I'm voting for BEERUS though. I like soups too, but I don't know, man. Whoever wins, they better explain some good ass reasoning as to why. Nice
No
looking.
one tears my city apart and gets away with it.
Don't take it personally. Destruction is my job, after all.
I said, wouldn't he just blow the planet up? Why would he even come down this low? But I get it. Luis just watches. He's like, aww.
Ready to quit yet? Guys like you give Metropolis a bad name.
You really think
I
so,
have
huh?
to say, I'm rather disappointed. You seem to have some potential. This is payback.
Oh. He whipped his tail at him or something. Ooh. He just did the judo chop and killed him.
End of your story. Goodbye forever, planet Earth.
Uh-oh. I don't think Superman's gonna go for that, man. Alright, oh, there you are. Alright, capture the gangster. Come on, gangster. Ooh. Ooh. He doing some combos on him like no tomorrow. Alright. Talk. Oh. Would that actually work on Superman, though? Oh.
That was a bore.
Yeah, who's your boy? Straight. He just said talk to the hand. I remember that move. I mean, if he did
Hopefully
banish
you
black,
enjoyed that
you
animation.
know, and all
And
them.
if you did, super huge thanks to Team Animation Rewind's Just Zeno. Just Zeno is one of the OG members of the team, all the way back since Goku versus Naruto. He's come a really long way, so be sure
Congrats,
to give him
man.
a round of applause and check out his own channel. He recently surpassed 9,000 subscribers.
Yes,
Thanks,
it's over
and
9,000.
enjoy the post-analysis.
Maniac.
I know. Why would I make a BEERUS versus Superman video if BEERUS was just going to win? Especially after having Superman lose to BEERUS already in Z Fighters versus the JLA, and of course Superman versus Jiren on Rewind Rumble, where, come on, if Jiren's gonna win, then of course BEERUS is gonna win. So what's the point of this episode? That's a good question, and
but I didn't know it was all pre, though.
It was just a match that just Zeno felt like animating, and I'm not going to stop him from making the episode. And I understand that having a Dragon Ball character beat a DC character is only going to add some sort of stigma to this channel that we are weeaboo propaganda. But at the same time, if we cherry-picked a specific Superman, just have BEERUS lose, the same people who scream we are weeaboo propaganda will be saying that we only had BEERUS lose out of pity to even the odds with the X amount of Dragon Ball wins.
Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure Superman would probably defeat Broly.
If you want to know why this episode exists and why we didn't
believe
a super specific, extremely powerful version of Superman that would have
won, the new Broly, however,
that's pretty much the two reasons why. Now, hold up, rewind. Doesn't the title of the video say pre-crisis Superman? If this was post-crisis, it would be a lot easier to explain why BEERUS wins. How on earth does he beat pre-crisis Superman, the same pre-crisis Superman that beat Goku through your own logic? The same pre-crisis Superman that flew past the bounds of infinity. Come on, I got some explaining to do. This is actually a very close fight because if you have them start off the battle at their best, Superman actually would have better feats than BEERUS does. But as we all know, feats alone isn't what
he needs to build up his speed.
As there is such thing known as hexes, there's also things known as skill, and these things have to be applied with feats. You can't just go off of feats. Let's start off by saying that if we had both characters walk into this battle at their best, that would require prep time. Superman's power fluctuates with sunlight, even in pre-crisis. He's a lot stronger in pre-crisis, but the concept is still the same. Secondly, Superman, yes, can fly past the bounds of infinity,
but he needs to
can't
build that up
in the snap of a finger. He actually has to wind up speed and slowly graduate past infinity. And I know that makes no scientific sense, but this is science fiction, so on some things you kind of have to turn a blind eye to. The important thing to know is that there is a lot of time for BEERUS to realize that Superman is accelerating in speed, and it will allow him to change his game plan before he gets too fast for BEERUS to do anything with. And that pretty much brings us to the kicker. Why Superman would lose, especially in a no preparation battle where he can't start off at his best. They are both massively faster than light, both have immense strength, both are extremely durable, though the problem for Superman is that, as shown in the manga, BEERUS also knows the Ultra Instinct technique, and Superman, on the other hand, has no way to avoid the Hakai technique. BEERUS states in the manga that...
I do want to stop that. I'm pretty sure the pre-crisis Superman actually does have some type of Ultra Instinct as well. Like I said, I am no way, like, I'm totally Dragon Ball over Superman any day. But I'm pretty sure pre-crisis Superman had an Ultra Instinct as well. Someone told me about that. Someone's going to have to leave a comment, maybe even in this video. I'll scroll down, but I just want to put that out there that I did hear that he does have some type of Ultra Instinct. Not sure if it's as good as Goku's Ultra Instinct, but he has something like that. Kind of like Wonder Woman, you know?
Does not work on people who are immortal. So technically, people who don't die of aging or have no soul out of immortality, not in general, they technically can't be Hakai'd. For example, this could possibly mean that Deadpool can't get Hakai'd, since while Deadpool isn't omnipotent, he can't die from old age, as he is technically immortal. So that begs the question, is Superman immortal? The short answer is kinda, but not really. The long answer is, technically, with enough time and sunlight, Superman can become some sort of godly figure, aka Superman Prime, by becoming the living extension of a sun. Now, yes, this will make Superman quite a challenge for BEERUS, but like everything in the physical
universe,
needs
a battery
to live
eventually
die.
Immortal.
The heat death of the universe, where all usable energy converts into dark matter, is estimated to happen in about 1,000 Google years. In context, Google has 100 zeros. More context, 1 quintillion has 18 zeros. So it's bigger than about 5.5 quintillions, times that by 1,000, that's pretty much when Superman Prime will die of old age, as there will be no more stars left to feed off of. The physical collapse of the universe probably won't kill Superman, but having no more resources of energy eventually will. Also, there's plenty of evidence to suggest that Superman can age even deep
The
into
gray
adulthood.
hair.
We've seen him in Batman Beyond. For many wrinkles, he clearly looks much older. We've seen him in many incarnations get extremely old simply out of aging. Kryptonians in general also naturally age. So technically, Superman could live as long as there's solar power, but
that doesn't make him immortal.
Naturally immortal.
Yeah,
he can become artificially immortal,
Yeah.
but that doesn't excuse him from being Hakkai'd, meaning there is no shot against BEERUS' Hakkai technique. Now, of course, Superman could possibly kill BEERUS if he kills the Supreme Kai, but that would really be tough to figure out without any preparation. There is a very, very small chance that Superman could kill BEERUS with his own power, give him the right circumstances and this incarnation, but again, it'll be very hard for Superman to land enough hits on BEERUS before BEERUS goes for the Hakkai and simply deletes Superman, making the winner of this bonus rumble BEERUS.
Mother
On to
effing
next
BEERUS.
episode of Rewind Rumble.
All or nothing. Let's do this.
Tuxedo mask? What? Okay, sorry. Again, I had a phone call. Project something is supposed to take over the internet in November. My nephew's freaking out. I apologize. I'll have to look into that more. I'm pretty sure, I'm not mistaken, they're the ones that claimed they brought YouTube down for a few hours. If you guys remember that, it was like a month or so ago. But I digress. Yeah, as far as the fight goes, I do think BEERUS would take out Supes. And a lot of people with pre-crisis backing will say, oh, he can sneeze and just alone and take out a solar system. And my question to people is like, well, Banshee can also scream and make Superman's ears bleed. Does that mean that Banshee can punch Superman and make his face bleed? No, she can't. You know, a sneeze and a scream are different than a punch, you know, or a kick. It's an ability that he has. It doesn't necessarily, because he's got super blowing and super breath. So I guess he could yell and destroy the universe, but so could Majin Buu back in Dragon Ball Z. You know, like, and that one, we're talking multiversing, you know, for sure. He could do. And little Gotenks, he has Mimicry, which he could scream too and do the same thing, but he knows not to do it. He hasn't proved to do it, but the point is that a lot of these characters have crazy abilities that, of course, they're so hard to gauge and figure out. And we're talking about straight up, like, going toe-to-toe. And yeah, if BEERUS really wanted to, he could just erase him. I agree with that. That the talk to the hand move that's all he needs. My question is, why didn't BEERUS do it to Goku though? Like, honestly, like, he could have just out of, like, he knows he's not gonna win. He could just erase Goku, but it's called plot. It is what it is, right? Anyways, y'all, I hope you guys like my reaction. If you guys want to join Hood Nation and everything, your chance to do so is like right here. Like always, you know, I got that playlist to get your feet wet. Link up a tea, I'll go find it's out there. Believe it. This is Nidge from DFX. Ooh, excuse me, I'm out.